So let me just point a couple of things out to you. Human beings, not humans doings. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen an iceberg. If you come from New Zealand, they normally float offshore most times during the year. But I use the iceberg analogy a lot, just to sort of explain this real simple analogy that an iceberg, the majority of its energy is below the waterline. And just like us, our values and our beliefs sit in our emotions. That the essence of who we are is normally determined by our values and our beliefs. And so what we say and what we do in life is normally driven by the things that we value. Yeah? The things that we physically do in life is normally determined by what we value and what we believe in. Not many people do things they don't believe in. And funny enough for me, in my journey, and for the people that I work with in a coaching setting, particularly if they have addictions, understanding that when you have an addiction, whether it's a habit or whether it's a substance, any addiction comes from a belief. Any negative thought pattern comes from a belief. We actually believe in something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it in the first place. And so our values and our beliefs start to drive what we say and do. And what we say and do ultimately determines what we create. Yeah? And in terms of how we created this room literally, was coming to a position where the impossible is possible. Where there is currently a pile of dirt, there will be a centre. There will be a dual room studio. There will literally be something that makes me feel really good about who I am. And literally, for about 18 months, we meditated on that, and you're now seeing the example of it. So, human beings, not human doings. We are who we choose to be. And the beautiful thing about life is, it's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. That's also the scary thing about life. Because I'm sure we've all been in situations where if someone told you what to do, it might be a bit easier. Yeah? The scariest thing I ever had to do in my life was realise I was creating my addiction, not my parents. So, human beings, not human doings. So we're going to come back on this again before as we wrap up today, to reflect back on how we can try and get you to a point of spending more time in the being space rather than the doing.